Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Today we're going to check out this 2021 Hyundai Kona Preferred all-wheel drive. This has no accident history in just under 82,000 kilometers, which is fantastic kilometers for the year. It's in great shape and it's got lots of great features. Now, if you're shopping from home, we're going to take you on a tour of the exterior and interior condition, and we're going to highlight the features that you're going to get with this Kona right here at Clarington Kia. Now, underneath the hood, the Kona features a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it is all-wheel drive on this preferred model. You can see from the side profile here, they consider this a subcompact SUV. I don't know, it is, but it's also almost like a hatchback. It's a very unique look, a very unique shape, but still very functional. You can see that when we look at the inside, the cargo area as well. But first, let's continue our tour around the outside of the vehicle. Now, this Kona gives you 17-inch alloy wheels, good-looking all-season rubber on there as well. We have LED turn signals in the mirrors, and then we have roof rails up top in case you want to put crossbars up there. I've seen that on quite a few Konas. And then you can attach a lot of cool things on the top of the roof. Now, as we're doing this, I am going to point out any dings, dents, and scratches that I may find. So that way it's as if you're viewing this used car right here in person at Clarington Kia. Now, up top, rear spoiler integrated in there, really cool kind of styling down there. And then we have the very slim looking taillights at the back with this reflector. It's a very unique look for the Kona. I've always loved it. And then you're going to see at the front how they kind of tie all that together. Rear bumper is in great shape. There's no big gouges or scratches on the back here from anything being dragged in or out. We have one little, I just noticed it here, one little kind of cut almost right here in the paint. So I think a little touch-up paint, a little buff and polish there will remove that and make that look a lot better there. In the back, we have our full-size suitcase that fits in here without a problem. Lots of room to spare on both sides, which is why I say it's kind of a unique look for the vehicle, but still lots of cargo space. Also have that privacy cover there that folds up and out of the way when you open up the trunk. Now, coming around to the passenger side, again, just looking for any cosmetic issues that we may find, but it's overall pretty darn good shape. And then we come around to the front. Here's where these cool LED daytime running lights kind of tie into those rear tail lights. We have your headlights here and then driving lights down below. One little mark right here on the front bumper, nothing big. You can see how small it is there. We have this really cool little thin front grille with then the bigger one down below. Nice looking front end. Hood looks to be relatively stone chip free as well. And then again, nice little headlights up front. All right, now let's go take a look on the inside. Starting off with the back seats. I've got that driver's seat moved all the way back to show you there's still lots of room back here. We have this really cool interior pattern on the seats. It's almost like that chef's coat pattern from way back when. There's a name for it. I can't remember what that's called. Center armrest that folds down. All right, everything looks nice and neat back here. A little bit of staining, but I don't know if it's a stain, if we just need to shampoo the seats. But I think if you ask the sales team here, if they could give that a good shampoo, maybe that will lighten up and come out, or at least get a lot better than that. Now up front, same cool pattern, in great shape. There's a non-smoker vehicle as well, so no odors inside. Height adjustable driver's seat. If you're worried about this thing being low to the ground, it really isn't. And that height adjustable seat will get you up nice and tall for a good view of the road. Now that we're inside here, so we have a leather wrapped heated steering wheel, radio controls and Bluetooth on the one side, cruise controls on the other side. We do have blind spot warning for the Kona Preferred as well. Now inside here, we've got, look at this, 81,998 kilometers are on this. So, hey, if you're the first to test drive it, you might be able to keep it under 82,000 kilometers if it's a quick drive. Now, looking down here at the center stack as a driver's point of view, everything is nice and neat and laid out pretty proper. We've got our onboard entertainment here, pardon me. We've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. All right, you can see those two there. A nice audio system in here where we put in reverse clear rear view camera as well. Our heating and air conditioning controls, lots of USB ports and 12 volt as well to keep everything charged up. We have our different drive modes here. So by choosing that, you have normal, Eco, and Sport. So depending on what you're feeling like that day, you can certainly choose whatever you like. And then we have our heated driver and passenger front seats. Plus we have the all-wheel drive lock option there. You'll see that button. So if you wanted to lock it into all-wheel drive, you could. You don't really have to. It's a very responsive system, but by means you can if you like. Push button start. Now this doesn't have a remote starter normally, but the previous owner did add a remote starter aftermarket, so that way you do have a nice remote start as well. So that's pretty cool. I haven't checked to see if it's working, so maybe just ask them to check, or check yourself when you come take a look at this. Here's the Carfax, no reported accidents on the 21 Kona. And then here's what we are doing at Clarington Kia to get this vehicle ready for you. So we're replacing the front brake pads, machining the rotors, doing the same thing to the rear brakes, replacing the pad and machining the rotors. We are, if I can always have trouble flipping these pages here. Brake fluid flush, engine air filter, cabin air filter, those are all going to be changed. Changing at the rear wiper. So there is some warranty work. So the rear differential bushing starting to separate, pretty common. The front right control arm bushing starting to separate. Again, that can be pretty common over time. A oil change. And all in all said, $1,747 is going to be spent on this to get this back up to spec, ready for you to take home as a new owner. And after that, it should be just relatively easy maintenance, just oil changes, things like that. They are a very low maintenance vehicle, very low cost, very good on fuel, and in very nice condition. So you can find this Kona here at Clarington Kia. You can visit us online or in store, where you can get behind the wheel of this vehicle, take it out for a drive, and fall in love. So thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to see you here at Clarington Kia.